Bakery in the Kohl's Shopping Center in Farragut, you will taste the quality. Come see, smell, and taste what's baking 20 years later at VG's Bakery. Handcrafted baked goods. Oh, yeah.
Pilot, wherever you are, we are right on your way. With that Pilot My Rewards card, you can save in so many ways. Every 6th cup of the freshest coffee in town is on us. Mayfield milk is always just $3.99. You'll always save 3 cents per gallon of gas. And we always have daily specials by downloading the Pilot app. Pilot, wherever you are, we're right on your way to the game.
Back here at Farragut's Lynn Sexton Gymnasium, the visiting Lady Mountaineers have been introduced again. They are 17-2 on the season, 5-2 in district play. Losses, single-digit differences in those losses to both Farragut and Bearden. So those are the only setbacks for Coach Howard's Lady Mountaineers. 5-2 in the district, 17-2 overall. We'll get you the starting lineups here in just a moment, but Coach Howard is assisted by David Jones, Carly Stash, and Summer Russell. Lady Admirals being introduced in their home white, Navy numerals outlined in gray, and let's see, going to have number 2, Madison Hodge, 5'5" senior. Number 4, Claire Wyatt, 6'1" senior. She's the Lady Admirals leading scorer, averaging 14.7 points per game. She had 23 against Heritage in the matchup in December. She's coming off a 21-point effort against Hardin Valley on Friday. Ace Strickland, 11.3 points per game, number 13, sophomore in the starting lineup, as well as Macy Barnes, number 23, a junior, and number 34, Keely Rogers, a sophomore. It'll be Claire Wyatt to jump, and for Heritage, jumping will be Caitlin Berger, and the Lady Mountaineers will control the opening tip. Heritage in its road blue with the red numerals outlined in a darker shade, as the Lady Mountaineers with a basketball over in the left corner, and Keely Rogers is there man-to-man on the Lady Mountaineers' Alexis Patty, who lost it out of bounds. So good defensive pressure by Keely Rogers results in a turnover for the Lady Mountaineers on the game opening possession. They've got Alexis Patty, Caitlin Berger, Lauren Veritek, Sarah Swafford, and Emma Herrig in the starting 5 tonight. And last matchup, Alexis Patty did most of the offensive damage for the Lady Mountaineers with 20 points. Again, Farragut won that one 52-44 on December 10th, and now the Lady Admirals return the favor. Ball is stolen away inside by Heritage, and so a couple of turnovers here at the outset as the Lady Mountaineers with the basketball. Lauren Veritek up top. Now a little give and go, and getting the ball back for a shot left side of the paint. It was Caitlin Berger, but she's offline badly. And Farragut in front court with Claire Wyatt driving all the way to the basket. And missed the shot, and then a player control foul on a charge. That's one of those calls that if it were the higher level basketball, collegiate or certainly professional, you can't take a charge right underneath the basket, as was the case there. But they assessed the charge on Claire, first foul of the ball game, and a couple of turnovers for the Lady Admirals here early on. Sarah Swafford gives the ball up for Heritage to Emma Herrig. Left side back to Swafford. She'll try a 3, and it started to rim out, but then popped straight up in the air and settled through the net. So Swafford knocks down a 3-pointer, and Heritage is on the board first. Keely Rogers pulls up at the right elbow, gives the ball back to Madison Hodge. Lady Admirals with Hodge working left off Claire Wyatt's screen. Now gives to Claire, who slid right. Claire beyond the 3-point arc, backs out further. She's guarded by Herrig man-to-man. Claire's going to shoot the 3, and in and out. Rebounded away down low by Patty of Heritage. Patty bringing it up against Macy Barnes, gets a screen, gives off on the right side. That's going to be Veritek trying a 3. No good. The ball is tipped out, and Veritek will track it down cross court. So the Lady Mountaineers, another opportunity. Ball goes into the corner, now inside to Herrig. Herrig spins against Wyatt and missed the shot. Claire, nice job anticipating that spin move, kind of cut her off on the baseline. And now as Farragut tries to get out on the break, Heritage retreating defensively, able to successfully knock the ball out of bounds, and Farragut will inbound from underneath its own basket, trailing 3-0. Ball comes into Claire Wyatt at the free throw line, gives to Madison Hodge. Right side 3-pointer for Madison, good. So the teams with a 3-pointer apiece, Swafford for Heritage and Madison Hodge for Farragut. 5:40 to play opening quarter. 3-3 our score. Heritage against Some full court pressure, gets the ball across the timeline to Veritek, gives over on the right side to Swafford, bounces it inside to Herrig. Herrig can't get a shot off, gives to Berger, free throw line jumper, no good. Tipped, Swafford comes up with it for Heritage. Back outside it goes. Berger with the ball, guarded by Strickland, but she's given the ball off to Patty now, who's guarded by Barnes. Back to Berger, high post, tried a little give and go, coming around the screen. Patty couldn't handle the pass, and it's picked off by Barnes. Ahead to Keely Rogers in front court. Mid-range jumper, left side, no good. Strickland goes and gets a rebound that Heritage didn't look like it wanted to badly, and Farragut can set up the half-court offense. Barnes down the left side of the lane, gives back to Keely. Keely in turn to Madison, who looks to coach Mayfield. And the Lady Admiral's going to slow things down a little bit, set up the half-court as Madison gives to Claire, right side. Beyond the three-point arc, now to Keely. Keely, guarded by Herrig, should be able to take her off the dribble. Penetrates into the lane, kicks out to Madison for a three-pointer left side. No good. Strickland, good inside rebound position, but the ball's tipped away from her, and Heritage comes away with it. If memory serves, Farragut got beat pretty soundly on the boards in the first matchup, and it looks like there's a concentrated effort for Farragut to do a better job on the glass here in this one early on. Pass down low from Patty to Veritek. Couldn't get a shot off, and now Heritage goes back inside, and this time it's Herrig underneath. Can't get a shot to go. Tough angle. Farragut comes out of there. Here's Strickland sprinting the length of the floor all the way to the basket, scores with a left hand. Strickland, she'll beat you every time like that if you don't stop the ball. And once she gets a full head of steam, good luck catching her. Heritage in front court, trailing 5-3. Veritek will try a three off the back of the iron, and there's Strickland with a long rebound. Strickland, 2-on-2 break. Will they stop the ball? Not really. And Strickland all the way to the basket, scores once again with the left hand. Timeout going to be used by Coach Howard, and he is not happy. Back-to-back drives by Ace Strickland. And the Lady Admirals lead 7-3. The Lady Mountaineers scored first with a Sarah Swafford three-pointer. Farragut answered a couple of possessions later with a three by Madison Hodge. And then back-to-back drives by Ace Strickland. The length of the floor has given Farragut a 7-3 advantage with 3:35 to play in our opening quarter. Coming up later, it's boys action and an important game for Coach John Higgins' Admirals, who are 3-4 in the district. They lost to Heritage on December 10th, and Heritage has gone, I believe it's 1-9 since then. They won one game in the Christmas tournament, so they've really been struggling since knocking off Farragut. Tate Daniels had an incredible game over at Heritage. I think he had 34 points in that one. But Farragut will be looking to earn a split in the season series with the Mountaineers coming up later on. Herrig double-teamed, down low for Heritage, gets the ball off left side, and a medium-range jumper by Rebecca Gardner. Freshman is good on the left side. She checked in at the timeout break and cans a mid-range jumper off the left side on the assist by Herrig. 7-5, Farragut with a 2-point lead. Barnes working against Gardner all the way to the basket. The shot won't go. Rebounded away by Herrig. Gives to Gardner. Gardner hounded by Barnes into front court. Here's Herrig, top of the key three-pointer. Good by the post player for Heritage. Herrig with Heritage's second three, and just like that, Lady Mountaineers with 5 unanswered, and they go in front, 8-7. So here's Barnes in front court, guarded by Gardner, and a pass is going to be stolen away by Berger. Berger in front court against Claire Wyatt with the left hand, scores. A little hesitation, then she went ahead and attacked the basket, and Berger gets it to go as Heritage scores off Farragut's turnover. 10-7, Lady Mountaineers lead it. Right side, Macy Barnes. Out top, Ace Strickland. Three-pointer for Ace, good over Holly Waters. Hallie Waters. Waters had checked in after that timeout as well. Sophomore for the Lady Mountaineers, and Strickland strokes a three over her from out top. 7 for Ace here in the opening quarter. Farragut ties the game at 10. Heritage looking inside on the cut. Herrig trying to get the ball to Waters, but it's over her hand. Picked off by Clara Wyatt. In front court to Strickland. Strickland, mid-range jumper on the left side is good. So Strickland with a hot first quarter, 9 of Farragut's 12. And the Lady Admirals with the lead, 12-10, 1:45 to play. First stanza. Driving Veritek into the corner, nowhere to go there. She's double-teamed, needs some help. Somehow, well, that's going to be thrown into rear court. Just dribbled straight into the corner, and Coach Howard's got to be asking her, what are you thinking? You drove straight into an incredibly vulnerable position. And Farragut's able to get the turnover as a result, as her pass out of the corner was wide of the mark, sails into rear court, and belongs to Farragut. Ashlyn Sheridan will check into the ballgame for Coach Mayfield. So Ashlyn, number 44, sophomore, enters the lineup, as does for Farragut McCall Willis, another sophomore. Strickland, right side, three-pointer, good from downtown. That was a good 5 feet beyond the three-point line, and Strickland buries it. It's her second three of this opening quarter. She's got 12, and Farragut leads 15-10. In front court, Waters picks up her dribble, double-teamed, and throws it away. Picked off by Keely Rogers. Rogers driving for a basket, good, and she's fouled. So the Lady Mountaineers with a turnover, and Farragut capitalizes with Rogers attacking the basket, fouled by Rebecca Gardner. First foul against the Lady Mountaineers, and a three-point play opportunity for sophomore Keely Rogers as she scores her first basket. Claire Wyatt out of the ball game. Farragut, let's see, I guess getting Madison Hodge back in. Here's Keely with a free throw, no good. Rebounded away by the Lady Mountaineers, Berger. Berger gives the ball off to Swafford, in turn gives it up to Gardner in front court, guarded man-to-man by Madison Hodge. Goes behind her back, gives left side to Eden Davis, sophomore just into the game for Heritage. And there's Sheridan picking her pocket. Sheridan reaches in with a left hand, pokes it free, drives for a layup at the other end. Good. Ashlyn Sheridan, fresh into the ball game, makes the steal, gets the basket, and the Lady Admirals lead it 19-10. 39 seconds to play opening quarter. Here's a three for the Lady Mountaineers, misses, and will carry out of bounds. That three-point attempt by Eden Davis was off the mark, wide of the mark. And now Heritage gets Carly Lasorsa into the ball game, replacing Davis after that missed three. So 30 seconds to play opening quarter here at Farragut High School, and the Lady Admirals with a 19-10 advantage. Heritage led 10-7, so Farragut on a 12-0 run. Madison Hodge drifts left. Inside to Strickland, squares up to the basket. Baseline jumper. Well, they say she pushed off. Offensive foul, second offensive foul against Farragut as Carly Lasorsa absorbs the contact, picking up the foul on Ace Strickland. Her first, team second, and Farragut's 4 first quarter turnovers. 2 of them are offensive fouls. 10 seconds to play opening quarter. Heritage with the ball in front court, trailing 19-10. There's Rogers with another steal out near the midcourt stripe, and this will be Keely driving for a layup that is missed, but Ashlyn Sheridan is there for the putback ahead of the horn, and the Lady Admirals with a 14-0 run to finish out the opening quarter. They lead it 21-10. Back in 1 minute with second quarter action in our girls contest as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops, presented by Pilot Food Marts on I-105.
WFIV 105.3 FM, Loudon, Knoxville, Maryville. This is I-105.
Shop Farragut wishes you and the entire Admiral Sports Nation much success and happiness this exciting season, and reminds you to shop Farragut all year long. Your Farragut retailers, restaurants, and service providers have worked hard to make your shopping easy and a bargain. Follow Shop Farragut on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to get all of the deals and discounts you need. Go Admirals!
You've got dirt, grime, and French fries from last season tucked under your front seat. From the rush of work and play, you've even collected enough dog hair in your vehicle to make a winter coat. Truth be told, your car's a mess, but the memories created will last a lifetime. Pure Magic Car Wash helps you bring back the magic in your vehicle and in your life. Stop by any of our 5 area locations today or check us out at PureMagicCarWash.com. Pure Magic Car Wash. Life happens in your car. Bring back the magic.
First possession of the second quarter to Farragut. And the Lady Admirals leading 21-10 over visiting Heritage. Keely Rogers working against Emma Herrig. Nice up and under move, and missed the shot though. Great job getting a look at the basket, but too strong on the shot. Heritage rebounds it away. Here's Patty in front court, and bumped and fouled by Keely Rogers. Still, here early on, you got to like the way Farragut's playing defense. Coach Mayfield, again, was not happy with the defensive effort against Hardin Valley on Friday night. Keely picks up the foul, her first, team third, and also the way Farragut is rebounding. Not to mention the way they're shooting the ball. Up 21-10, ball's tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with Heritage. So the Lady Admirals on a 14-0 run to close out the first quarter. Just underway second quarter. Patty moves into the free throw lane for Heritage, kicks it out, left side for a three-pointer that's going to be no good by Swafford, and there's a good rebound by McCall Willis, but her pass ahead is going to be stolen away by Veritek. Heritage back the other way. Berger, top of the key, goes inside to Herrig. Quick kick out, right side to Swafford. Goes back inside to Herrig. Farragut collapses on her. Top of the key, Berger, three-pointer. No, a two is good. Berger with a two, her foot on the three-point line at the top of the key, and it's 21-12. Ashlyn Sheridan double-teamed in front court, needs some help, and Heritage gets the steal. Patty with the steal ahead to Berger. Farragut's back defensively. Berger now has it taken away from behind by Willis as the teams exchange turnovers. So Willis heads up play, poked it away from behind on the unsuspecting Lady Mountaineer, and Farragut gets the ball back. Herod goes for a steal, doesn't get it. Claire Wyatt driving to the basket. No, and they call another charge, and again, it's a position on the floor where I really wish they would implement that in the high school game. No charges right underneath the basket. But another player control foul against Claire. Farragut's third offensive foul, and its seventh turnover. 21-12. Farragut with the lead, Heritage with the basketball. Farragut applying some three-quarter court pressure. Ball across the timeline for the Lady Mountaineers. Down low, Herrig gets it wide open and missed. Now Willis tips it away, and Farragut comes up with a basketball. Herrig won't get too many better looks than that, but the good post player for the Lady Mountaineers, just the rim unkind, couldn't cash it in. Strickland back to Madison Hodge. Hodge going to be doubled. Down low on the baseline, good pass to Macy Barnes. Turnaround jumper from Macy, good with the right hand, and Coach Mayfield uses a timeout. Good look from Madison Hodge. They extended the double team out high on the right side, and she saw Barnes flash open down low on the left baseline, got the ball to her, and then Macy with a sweet little turnaround jumper. And that's her first basket of the ball game. And again, Farragut uses a 30-second timeout, leading 23-12 with 5:53 to play in our first half. Farragut with 12 points from Ace Strickland, 4 from Ashlyn Sheridan, a 3 from Madison Hodge, Keely Rogers with 2, and now Macy Barnes with 2. So 5 Lady Admirals in the scoring column. Heritage has 4 players in the scoring column, led by Caitlin Berger, who has 4. Emma Herrig and Sarah Swafford have both hit 3-pointers. Rebecca Gardner has 2 points for the Lady Mountaineers. 23-12, Farragut by 11. Heritage with the ball coming out of the timeout. Farragut trapping in front court. Veritek needs help. She's picked up her dribble. Farragut doing a great job, and that's got to be a 5-second. Oh, they called a foul. Wow. I was about to say that's got to be a 5-second count, but they call Barnes for a foul to the displeasure of all of the Admiral supporters here. So first foul on Macy, 5th foul on Farragut as a team. Down low, Herrig can't get a shot off against Willis. Out top to Berger. Berger exchanging it back and forth with Patty. Now they look inside. It's stolen away. Here comes Ace ahead of the pack. All the way to the basket. Good. Strickland got 14 points. And the Lady Admirals capitalizing on what is turnover number 8 for the Lady Mountaineers. Heritage in front court. Over on the left side, Swafford goes inside. Berger comes wide open on a drive down the left lane. I think Farragut went for a steal, didn't get it. And Berger scores on the drive to the basket with the left hand. 25-14, Farragut by 11. 5 minutes to play first half. Berger now with 6 points for Heritage. Lady Admirals with Madison Hodge, Ace Strickland, McCall Willis, Macy Barnes, and Ashlyn Sheridan on the floor. McCall Willis, high post, right elbow. Immediately gives it back to Madison Hodge, who backs out near midcourt. Now they'll try at the left elbow. Barnes with a 17-foot jumper, no good. Ball's tipped out by Berger and controlled by Swafford of Heritage. She'll give it to Patty, who immediately gives it back to Swafford. Swafford up the left side in front court for Heritage. Now back to Patty. Macy Barnes on her defensively, man-to-man. Bounce pass, left side, goes to Veritek. Madison Hodge is there defensively. Here's Berger, top of the key three-pointer, short. Rebound taken away by Macy Barnes of Farragut. Barnes in front court, pulls up top of the key, finds Strickland on the right wing. Three-pointer for Ace. Oh, Ace couldn't miss in the first quarter. That one a little bit short. Barnes hit the deck. Heritage goes inside, and Herrig is going to be fouled by Strickland. Foul on Ace is her second, and the team sixth. 3:52 to play first half. The Lady Mountaineers are in the bonus the remainder of the half. Heritage has only one foul. Lauren White and Keely Rogers into the ball game, replacing McCall Willis and Ace Strickland. So Strickland with 2 fouls goes to the bench. Claire Wyatt is on the bench with 2 fouls. Herrig hits a free throw. Second one rattles out, no good. 25-15. Farragut by 10. Lady Admirals in front court in a hurry. Madison Hodge gets a return pass from Keely Rogers, moves to the baseline. Bounce pass on the right baseline, goes to Barnes for a jumper that's no good. Lauren White battling for a rebound, and she's going to be fouled. And so again, Farragut doing a good job on the glass as Berger of Heritage picks up her first foul, team second. Rogers to inbound from the baseline right. Out top it comes to Barnes. Barnes working into the paint and hit the deck and is grabbing at her left ankle. So Macy grabbing at her left ankle, and so we're going to have an injury timeout here on the court with 3:35 to play in the first half, and hopefully that's not as bad as it initially looked. Farragut has had some injury issues this year, and really right now, coming into tonight's game, maybe Friday night's game, as healthy as they'd been all season long. And so you get to that level, you certainly don't want to start seeing attrition yet again. But, Keely Rogers had been out for much of the early season. McCall Willis out around the holidays and into the new year. And as I say right now, Macy Barnes, who's outstanding player for the Lady Admirals, second on the team as far as rebounding, averaging just under 10 points per game. She's down, not putting any weight at all on her left ankle, and being helped off. You don't know. Maybe she stepped on a foot and rolled it, but Macy obviously in some discomfort as she's helped off. Gabby Duncan has checked into the game in her stead. So you got Madison and Gabby out front on the full court press. In the middle, Keely Rogers. In the back line is Ashlyn Sheridan and Lauren White. Heritage gets the ball in front court against the press. They go inside to Berger. Shot with the right hand, no good, and Keely Rogers swoops in and grabs the rebound. Lady Admirals lead by 10, just over 3 minutes to play first half. Gabby Duncan, left corner three is short, and it's rebounded away by Swafford. Heritage quickly back the other way. Veritek across the timeline. Drives down the right side of the lane, picks up her dribble, gives it off to Patty on the right wing. Gabby Duncan there defensively, now out top to Berger, who's going to hand it back to Patty for a three. Too strong from out top. Keely Rogers the rebound, and Farragut's got the numbers. Ahead to Gabby Duncan. Duncan mishandled it originally, but grabs it back and scores the layup. Gabby Duncan, Lady Admiral Jr. with her first basket of the ball game, and Farragut leads by 12, 27-15. 2:40 to play first half. Swafford for Heritage, double team. Good bounce pass down low to Berger, ahead of a Farragut defender, and Berger lays it up and in. She's got 8. Nicely done by Swafford on the feed. 27-17, Farragut by 10. Keely Rogers across the timeline to Madison Hodge, gives it back to Keely. Keely left side Sheridan, open for a three. She'll take it, nailed it. Ashlyn, good three-point shooter, buries a good look from the left corner. She's got 7, and Farragut leads 30-17. Heritage across the timeline, ball in the hands of Swafford. Here comes a double. Rogers deflects the pass, but it makes its way to Veritek. Veritek then gets the ball to Herrig, and going inside, it's stolen away by Sheridan. Turnover for Heritage here. Sheridan leading the break back the other way, gives to Rogers, but Keely's under the basket and stepped on the baseline. Not much Keely could do with that pass where she got it. There was no avoiding stepping on the baseline. 30-17, Farragut by 13 with 1:45 to play in the first half. That was nearly an over and back on Gardner. She gets across the timeline now for Heritage. Here comes the double team, and Coach Howard used a timeout. 1:40 to play in our first half. Coach Rick Howard using a 30-second timeout with his Lady Mountaineers trailing Farragut here at Lynn Sexton Gymnasium 30-17. Friday night, District 4 AAA action continues. Farragut will be at West. These Mountaineers will host Lenoir City on Friday night. Other games tonight, Bearden is at Maryville. William Blount makes the trip to Hardin Valley this evening. And Lenoir City welcomes the West Rebels. Again, Farragut takes on West at West Friday night. Our broadcast, well, the girls should tip at 6, so we'll be on the air shortly before that. And boys action should follow at 7:30, as we anticipate it will here tonight. Big matchup for Coach Higgins. Admirals in need of a district win against a Heritage team that is struggling, a Heritage team that beat Farragut back on December 10th. Lady Mountaineers with the ball coming out of the timeout. And they got Molly French, sophomore, number 32 in the game for the first time here in the first half. 1:20 to go until halftime. Lady Mountaineers, Berger going left, gives to Swafford for a three. Good from the left side. Sarah Swafford's got 2 baskets, both of them 3-pointers. And Heritage trims Farragut's advantage to 10 at 30-20. Rogers double teamed in front court, gives it up to Madison, right back to Keeley. Here comes the double on her again, back to Madison. Got Gabby Duncan over in the right corner. And Duncan's pass is going to be thrown over the head of Madison and into rear court. So Farragut turns it over on a backcourt violation. Meanwhile, Emma Herrig back into the ball game for Heritage, replacing French, who was in briefly. So the Lady Mountaineers with Hallie Waters, Sarah Swafford, Caitlin Berger, Emma Herrig, and Veritek. This will be Herrig trying a three. Misses it, hit one earlier, grabs her own rebound though on the right baseline, gives it back out to Veritek, and Heritage can reset. They swing it around the horn, left side to Swafford, gives it up to Berger, guarded by Ashlyn Sheridan. Now Herrig, top of the key, hands to Berger, Berger to the free throw line, spins, puts a shot up in the paint, no good. Looked like she was over the back of White, no call, but Farragut gets the rebound. Here's in front court, Rogers all the way to the basket against 2 Lady Mountaineers, and they call another charge. That's the 4th offensive foul against Farragut here in the first half. All of them very deep under the basket, and that one to me did not look like, even though I don't care for the call at all under the basket, the rules allow for it. That one, it did not look like to me Heritage was set at all. Turnover for the Lady Admirals. Farragut will see Heritage give it back on a travel. So I've got both teams with 10 turnovers here in the first half. It's Farragut leading by 10, 30-20, 3.6 seconds to play. Strickland checks into the ball game. She's going to roll it into Keeley Rogers. Claire Wyatt's back in as well. Rogers across the timeline, lets fly, and from some 40 feet it is no good at the horn. And the Lady Admirals will go to the locker room, leading Heritage by a score of 30-20. We'll get a 2-minute break and return to take a look at the first half numbers on the other side. You're listening to Farragut High School basketball presented by Pilot Food Marts on I-105.
Pilot, wherever you are, we are right on your way. With that Pilot My Rewards card, you can save in so many ways. Every 6th cup of the freshest coffee in town is on us. Mayfield milk is always just $3.99. You'll always save 3 cents per gallon of gas. And we always have daily specials by downloading the Pilot app. Pilot, wherever you are, we're right on your way to the game.
Go Admirals! And best of luck to the student athletes of Farragut High School from Travis Marine, your exclusive dealer for Cobalt boats, Coach Tri-Tunes, and Supreme Inboards. Hyperlight Wake Surf and Wakeboards are in the Pro Shop, plus tubes, ski ropes, and more. Travis Marine now has off-season pricing on all boats and equipment, plus a full-service repair and parts center for all types of service needed. Travis Marine is Knoxville's only on-the-water boat dealer. You can play in their backyard anytime on Tedford Road off North Shore Drive. More at travismarine.com.
It's 2020. Get the fast fiber internet you need to live it up in today's interactive online world. Order 300 meg internet and Freedom TV from TDS for just $70 a month. Save $360 over 1 year. Get a $100 bill credit, free installation, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Don't wait. Order now at tdstv.com/radio. Requires 2-year commitment. TDS fiber available in certain areas. Internet speeds are up to and not guaranteed. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Hi, this is Dave from VG's Bakery. Hard to believe that 20 years ago we opened our little bakery in Farragut. Our promise then is the same promise we make today. We will offer only the finest handmade baked goods. Whether you come to one of the 7 farmers markets we attend each week or come to our bakery in the Cole Shopping Center in Farragut, you will taste the quality. Come see, smell, and taste what's baking 20 years later at VG's Bakery. Handcrafted baked goods. Oh yeah.
Eric Gerhardt back with you here at Farragut's Lynn Sexton Gymnasium, Dusty Street, back at our WFIV studios. If you happen to be watching the video stream online, Brandon Campbell behind the camera there, BDC Productions providing video of all the District 4 AAA action involving the Lady Admirals and Admirals this 2019-2020 season. As Farragut leads Heritage here in our girls contest at halftime, 30-20. Lady Admirals jumped out to a 7-3 lead. Heritage then went on a 7-0 run to go up 10-7 before Farragut went on a 14-0 run to finish the first quarter. And so the Lady Admirals led by 11 at the quarter break, 21-10, and Heritage with a narrow 10-9 second quarter scoring advantage. And so it all adds up to a 10-point halftime lead for Farragut, 30-20. Both teams, by my count, with 10 turnovers in the first half. Perhaps noteworthy, 4, maybe 5 of Farragut's turnovers were offensive fouls. But whether you can, I suppose, nitpick those calls, but regardless, you like the fact that the Lady Admirals are driving the basketball and have been aggressive on the offensive end. They've been very aggressive defensively, and they've done a great job on the glass as well. As again, as memory serves, Heritage, despite Farragut winning by 8, 52-44, I think Heritage had a pretty decided advantage rebounding-wise in the earlier matchup back in early December. Not so here tonight. Taking a look at the first half scoring for Heritage, Emma Herrig, 1 of 2 from the foul line, 1 3-pointer. Herrig has 4 points. Sarah Swafford has 6 on 2 3-pointers. Caitlin Berger is Heritage's leading scorer with 8 points. And Rebecca Gardner, the only other Lady Mountaineer to score with 2 points. So Herrig shot the only free throws, 1 of 2. And she had 1 of the 3 3-pointers in the first half for the Lady Mountaineers. Sarah Swafford knocking down the other 2 threes for Heritage. For Farragut, Madison Hodge, 3 points on a first quarter 3-pointer. Gabby Duncan with 2 points. Ace Strickland leads all scorers with 14 included in her total, 2 3-pointers. Macy Barnes went down with an ankle injury, and trying to remember now which ankle it was. Seems like as she came off, maybe it was her left, but she was injured there in the second quarter. Macy with 2 points in the first half, and I would not expect Macy to be back this evening. She was in obvious pain, and we can only hope that she will be available sooner rather than later as far as games to come. Friday night, Farragut goes to West. Hopefully Farragut could get that done without the services of their outstanding junior. But then you start looking farther ahead, and you've got games with William Blunt and Bearden to follow next week. So you'd like to have your full complement of players, especially since, as I detailed at the time when Macy went down, you've had these other players that have been out, Keely Rogers and McCall Willis. You lost Haley Johnson for the season. You'd like to have your full, as best as possible, your full complement of players as you head down the home stretch. But unfortunately, Barnes, with what looked like maybe a substantial ankle sprain when she crumbled to the floor there in the second quarter. We'll wish the best, hope the best for Macy there, and wish her a speedy recovery. 2 points in the first half for the junior. Keely Rogers also with 2 points. She was 0 of 1 from the line. And Ashlyn Sheridan with 7 points for the Lady Admirals. Included in Ashlyn's total, a three-pointer. Farragut had 4 3-pointers. Ashlyn with 1, Madison Hodge with 1, and Ace Strickland with a pair. And so Farragut with 4 3-pointers, Heritage with 3 3-pointers. Very few free throws shot. Farragut 0 of 1 from the line, and Heritage 1 of 2 from the line. Again, Farragut's aggressiveness on the offensive end, attacking the basket. You'd like to see that pay off in some free throw opportunities, but instead it's resulted in a handful of offensive fouls. But be that as it may, the Lady Admirals do lead by 10, 30-20. We'll get a 2-minute break and return with more on the other side as you listen to Farragut High School's Hoops, presented by Pilot Food Marts, here on Farragut's independent voice, I-105.
Shop Farragut wishes you and the entire Admiral Sports Nation much success and happiness this exciting season, and reminds you to shop Farragut all year long. Your Farragut retailers, restaurants, and service providers have worked hard to make your shopping easy and a bargain. Follow Shop Farragut on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to get all of the deals and discounts you need. Go Admirals!
Ham and Goodies was opened in 1978 using old family recipes and only the finest ingredients. This little restaurant on North Shore Drive in Knoxville became more than just a bakery and a hotspot for a delicious lunch. It's been the taste destination for over 40 years. We offer delectable treats like our world-famous lemon cookies and homemade cakes. We're now open for breakfast and even offer catering. Come visit Ham and Goodies at their second location at Cedar Bluff. Ham and Goodies, where we believe that all things should be made with lots of love and butter.
You've got dirt, grime, and French fries from last season tucked under your front seat. From the rush of work and play, you've even collected enough dog hair in your vehicle to make a winter coat. Truth be told, your car's a mess, but the memories created will last a lifetime. Pure Magic Car Wash helps you bring back the magic in your vehicle and in your life. Stop by any of our 5 area locations today or check us out at PureMagicCarWash.com. Pure Magic Car Wash. Life happens in your car. Bring back the magic.
Hi, this is Dave from VG's Bakery. Hard to believe that 20 years ago we opened our little bakery in Farragut. Our promise then is the same promise we make today. We will offer only the finest handmade baked goods. Whether you come to one of the 7 farmers markets we attend each week or come to our bakery in the Kohl's Shopping Center in Farragut, you will taste the quality. Come see, smell, and taste what's baking 20 years later at VG's Bakery. Handcrafted baked goods. Oh, yeah.
Back at Farragut High School as the Lady Admirals warming up for the second half, which we're just seconds away from getting underway. They lead 30-20 over the visiting Lady Mountaineers, who have not yet emerged from the locker room. You look back at the earlier matchup on December 10th, and Heritage led much of the first half. They were up 21-20 at intermission. The third quarter kind of went back and forth, with the Lady Mountaineers leading 38-33 before Farragut scored the final 3 of the third to make it 38-36. And that momentum for Farragut carried over into the second half as they opened the fourth quarter, rather, as they went on a 6-0 run to open the fourth, up 44-38. Heritage battled back to make it 44-all, but then the Lady Admirals scored the final 8 points of the game to win it 52-44. So in this one, the Lady Admirals, with a 14-0 run to close the first quarter, built a 21-10 lead. And Heritage with a 10-9 advantage in the second quarter, but the Lady Admirals up by 10. They're ready to play, but Heritage still hasn't come out of the locker room yet. So we'll see. I would think this drags on much longer, there would be a technical assessed against the Lady Mountaineers, unless there's... All right, here comes Heritage. The Lady Mountaineers, I don't know if that's where I'm used to seeing the visiting team emerge from or not. Maybe they got confused downstairs, came up the wrong set of stairs. But it's going to be Farragut with Madison Hodge, Keely Rogers, Ace Strickland, Claire Wyatt, and McCall Willis to start the second half. Willis out there for the injured Macy Barnes as far as the difference in the starters in the second half and the starters in the first half. And the Lady Mountaineers take the floor with Herrig, Swafford, Berger, Patty, and Veritek, I believe. And Coach Mayfield, I think, may be inquiring about exactly how much extra time do they get before the second half gets started without there being some sort of repercussions. But we are ready, and Heritage will have the ball first. Patty guarded man-to-man by Madison Hodge. Right side to Berger, picked up by Claire Wyatt. Looks inside to Herrig. McCall Willis on her. Herrig spins to the baseline and scores. Nice little drop step move as they go inside with purpose on their first possession to the Lady Mountaineers. And Emma Herrig now with 6 points in the ballgame. Farragut in front court. Bounce past McCall Willis, right side, guarded by Herrig. Works off Claire Wyatt's screen, gives to Madison Hodge. Hodge back to Claire. Claire guarded by Herrig into the lane with the left hand, left it short. Claire hadn't scored yet. Farragut's leading scorer on the season, scoreless thus far. Heritage in front court. Patty lost her dribble, pushes it over to Veritek on the right wing. Strickland is there defensively. Cross-court pass comes to Swafford. Three-pointer left side, no good. McCall Willis, good box out. And now Willis double-teamed in rear court, gives it off to Ace Strickland. Strickland to Madison Hodge, and Hodge across the timeline. 1 minute into our second half. Farragut leading by 8, 30-22. Keely Rogers drifts left, gives to Strickland, comes back right, stops in the lane, reverses, puts a shot up, good, from 13 feet. Strickland had a huge first quarter, scoring 12. She now has 16 as she scores Farragut's first basket of the second half. Here's Swafford, three-pointer left side, over everything, but Berger comes up with it, weak side, too strong on a follow. McCall Willis grabs the rebound, gives to Claire Wyatt. Claire in front court for Farragut. Pulls up, three-pointer, top of the key, good. There's Claire's first basket of the ball game. And the Lady Admirals lead at 35-22. Pass in front court, stolen away. Claire Wyatt with a steal. Rogers trying to get out of her way as Claire brings it in front court. Gives to Madison Hodge. Over to Avery. Left side three for Ace Strickland. No good. Rebounded away by Patty. Alexis Patty for the Lady Mountaineers. Junior brings it in front court. Drives right side. Floater down the right side of the paint. Won't go, and the rebound is tipped out of bounds. Touched last by Farragut. Patty will inbound from the baseline left. Comes to Berger. Berger moves to the free throw line. Gives to Patty in the right corner. Head fakes the three. Pass stolen away. Keely Rogers, good anticipation. And here's Rogers driving against Patty. No foul call. Missed the shot. And Heritage comes away with the rebound. Lady Mountaineers in front court with it. Swafford pulls up. Hands to Patty. Patty driving into the lane. Bumped. No foul call. Threw it away. Herrig couldn't handle the pass. Claire Wyatt comes up with it. Farragut back the other way, 2-on-2 break. Claire, left side, Keely Rogers spotting up for three, no good. Strickland tips the rebound down low to Willis, fouled. McCall Willis fouled on a shot attempt. A couple of free throws coming as they give the foul to, I don't know if the indication was 34 or 24. I think maybe public address said Veritek, so we'll say 24. Either way, it would be the first foul on either one of those Lady Mountaineers. Patty and Herrig out of the ball game. French into the lineup as well as Hallie Waters. Free throw by McCall Willis is short. Second one coming for the Lady Admiral sophomore. And this one won't go down either. So Farragut's just actually 0 of 3 from the foul line. 35-22, Lady Admirals lead it, and Berger is stripped as she makes a move down the right side of the paint. Farragut with a steal in front court. Madison Hodge driving, puts up a floater with the left hand. Good. Madison Hodge has 5, and Farragut capitalizes on the Heritage turnover, and Coach Howard wants a timeout. 37-22. Lady Admirals by 15 with 5:02 to play in our third quarter. This is going to be a full timeout, so we'll get a 1-minute break and return with more on the other side as you listen to Farragut High School basketball presented by Pilot Food Marts on I-105.
Pilot, wherever you are, we are right on your way. With that Pilot My Rewards card, you can save in so many ways. Every 6th cup of the freshest coffee in town is on us. Mayfield milk is always just $3.99. You'll always save 3 cents per gallon of gas. And we always have daily specials by downloading the Pilot app. Pilot, wherever you are, we're right on your way to the game.
Go Admirals, and best of luck to the student athletes of Farragut High School from Travis Marine, your exclusive dealer for Cobalt boats, Coach Tri-Tunes, and Supreme boards. Hyperlight wake surf and wakeboards are in the pro shop, plus tubes, ski ropes, and more. Travis Marine now has off-season pricing on all boats and equipment, plus a full-service repair and parts center for all types of service needed. Travis Marine is Knoxville's only on-the-water boat dealer. You can play in their backyard anytime on Tedford Road off North Shore Drive. More at TravisMarine.com.
Coming out of the Heritage timeout, it's the Lady Mountaineers with the basketball. Farragut leading 37-22. 4:49 to play third quarter here at Lynn Sexton Gymnasium. That's a double dribble. Yeah, Swafford for Heritage with a double dribble. And that'll be turnover number 14 of the ball game for the Lady Mountaineers. Into the lineup for Heritage checks Carly Lasorsa, replacing Sarah Swafford. Farragut's got Madison Hodge, Claire Wyatt, Avery Strickland, Keely Rogers, and McCall Willis. Nice backdoor cut, Strickland, and got a blocking foul. Claire Wyatt, a good look and a good cut by Ace. And fouled at the rim by Molly French. Should be her first and the team's second. Strickland's got 16 points to lead all scorers. Her first free throw of the night, nothing but net. Strickland comes in averaging 11.3. She now has 18 as she cans both free throws, and Farragut builds its advantage to 39-22. Heritage against the Farragut press, gets the ball across the timeline to Berger. Could have gotten it down low to a wide-open Waters. Didn't see her, and now Farragut traps in front court. They had the steal. It's knocked away. Heritage picks it up and scores underneath with Hallie Waters. Waters saved it, got the ball back for Heritage, and then scored right underneath her first basket of the ball game. Farragut in front court. Keeley's doubled, gives it up to Madison. Here comes the double on Madison, bounces it to Claire. Claire at the high post, gives off to Strickland. Here comes the double on Madison. Madison, bounce pass to Keeley, and Keeley was in the process of driving the left baseline when Coach Mayfield uses a 30-second timeout. So timeout on the floor midway through our third quarter, and the Lady Admirals leading by 15, 39-24. Biggest advantage they had enjoyed just a moment ago before Waters got the basket for Heritage, 17 points. The Lady Admirals up 39-22 after leading at halftime, 30-20. The Lady Mountaineers saw Farragut jump to a 7-3 lead early on. Heritage went on a 7-0 run to take a 10-7 lead, and really since that point, Farragut has been in control of this game. A 14-0 run by the Lady Admirals to close out the first quarter, and a back-and-forth second quarter resulted in the double-digit lead for the Lady Admirals at halftime, and again, it's been pushed out to 15 now, from 10 to 15, halfway through our third quarter. Farragut with the basketball. Claire Wyatt out top, guarded by Veritek, gives it up to Madison Hodge. Heritage not coming with the double teams now. Here's Keeley driving the left baseline and missed the shot as she got in close, but she's going to have a couple of free throws. Foul on French is her second and the team third. And Keely Rogers, sophomore, better than I think her assist to turnover ratio is something like 3.7. It's tremendous. Free throw is no good. Lady Admirals are not shooting the free throws well. Avery Strickland did hit a couple a moment ago, so that was Farragut's first 2 makes of the night. Here's Keeley's second one. It rims out. Rebounded away by Heritage. Farragut's just 2 of 7 from the foul line. Berger driving the lane for Heritage, fouled by McCall Willis. 2 free throws coming for Caitlin Berger. As first foul on McCall Willis. Ace Strickland and Claire Wyatt and Keely Rogers with 2 fouls apiece. For Heritage, Molly French has 2. So nobody's in any serious foul difficulties. Free throw is missed by Berger. She has 8 points. She's Heritage's leading scorer. The Lady Mountaineers are now 1 of 3 from the foul line. Ashlyn Sheridan has checked into the ball game. Second toss is good. So Berger hits 1 of 2. Herrig returns to the game for Heritage, replacing Berger. Farragut got Keely Rogers out of the game as Ashlyn Sheridan entered. And the Lady Admirals by 14. Here's Madison Hodge to Ace Strickland. Strickland's pass is going to be deflected by Patty and picked up by French. Turnover for the Lady Admirals, their first of the second half. Patty in front court gives to Veritek. Veritek to the left elbow, bounces it right side to Waters. Shut down as she moves toward the baseline, and then her pass is going to be thrown out top past her teammate, Veritek, the intended target, and by the time Veritek tracks it down, she's in rear court for a backcourt violation. And turnover number 15 of the night for Heritage. 3 minutes to play in the third. Waters pressuring Hodge in rear court. Bounces to Claire Wyatt across the timeline. Claire, left side to Sheridan. 3-pointer for Ashlyn, short. And Strickland, great hustle, saves it in, but it comes to Waters of Heritage. Waters ahead to Patty. Patty in front court. Bounce pass goes inside. And working her way down low on the block, Herrig. And they're going to say a foul on Claire Wyatt. That looked like a pretty good defensive play by Claire. Her third and the second on Farragut here in the second half. It will send Emma Herrig to the line. The Lady Mountaineer senior, 1 of 2 from the line tonight. And misses. Waters checks out of the game. Swafford returns to the lineup for Coach Howard and his Lady Mountaineers. So Herrig, 6 points, looking to add to that total, cannot. Missed both free throws. Claire Wyatt with a rebound, she'll bring it up herself. Claire back to Madison Hodge. Hodge bounces it left side to Strickland, 1 dribble, then returns it between the circles to Madison. Right side to Claire, they double on Claire. Back to Madison, left side to Strickland. 2:21 to play in the third quarter. Farragut by 14. Double on Madison. Bounce pass to Strickland. Down low to Sheridan. Sheridan had the shot knocked away. It's picked up by Willis. Willis can't hit a shot inside. Strickland had the rebound, was being grabbed by French, and they call the foul on Molly French. Again, Lady Admirals doing a good job on the glass. It's a Heritage team that always has rebounded well over the years, and so that's got to be a point of emphasis when you play them. French checks out of the game. Farragut's Madison Hodge inbounds. Out top it comes to Claire Wyatt, guarded by Caitlin Berger. 2:05 to play third quarter. Claire gives it up to Madison. Coach Mayfield indicating for Farragut to use some clock if Heritage isn't going to apply some pressure. Claire, left side to Strickland. Strickland hits the deck. Bumped and fouled in a collision with Caitlin Berger. Berger with her second foul. Team 5th. Farragut. Ashlyn Sheridan double teamed to Madison Hodge. Here comes the double on her to Strickland. Strickland to Hodge. Back and forth, left and right they go against these double teams. Here comes Strickland. Taking a pass, steps through a double team, finds Madison in the corner, bounce pass right side to McCall. Mid-range jumper, good by McCall Willis. Good movement by Hodge to slide to the corner and then to find McCall Willis, who cans the jumper for her first basket of the ball game, and then we got a kicked ball by Farragut. 41-25, Lady Admirals with a 16-point advantage, and Heritage inbounding the ball from under its own basket with 1:21 to play in the third quarter. Berger takes the feed out top, bounces it inside to Herrig, and Herrig goes up against Willis Some contact there, no foul call. Missed the shot, rebounded away by Strickland. Strickland to Hodge. Hodge in front court, back to Strickland. Immediately gives it back to Madison Hodge. Lady Admirals 41, Heritage 25. 1 minute to play, third quarter. Claire Wyatt, right side. They could get the ball to McCall in the middle. Instead, Claire bulls her way to the baseline and draws some contact. But McCall Willis is wide open at the free throw line. You get it to her, then you can drop it down low on the baseline for a layup. Claire will shoot 2. 6th foul on Heritage, so the Lady Admirals will be in the bonus the rest of the ball game. And Claire, an outstanding free throw shooter, and Farragut needing to hit some free throws, being just 2 of 7 on the night. Claire with her first attempt, good. She's got 4. Emma Herrig checks out of the ball game, into the lineup for the first time tonight for Heritage number 50, and I don't have number 50 on my Lady Mountaineer roster. We've got a mystery player. Lauren White into the ball game. Second free throw good by Claire. She'll go to the bench, as will Ashlyn Sheridan. Farragut gets Gabby Duncan. Let's see. Well, you got Keely Rogers and Gabby Duncan, Ace Strickland, McCall Willis, and Lauren White on the floor. Veritek to Patty. Patty down the lane, right side, dumps it off down low to Swafford, who lays it up and in. Nicely done by Alexis Patty on the assist. And Swafford, the beneficiary, has 8 points now. 43-27. Kaylee Rogers, left side to Gabby Duncan. Cross-court pass to Ace. Ace to Keely out top. Gives it back to Ace, who slides out to the top of the key and is bumped on a reach-in by Lauren Veritek, and that'll send Strickland to the line for 1-1. 15 seconds to play in the third quarter. Lady Admirals leading 43-27. They were up 21-10 at the end of the first quarter, 30-20 at halftime, and currently up 16 as the third quarter winds down here at Lynn Sexton Gymnasium. Ace Strickland, 2 of 2 from the line tonight, 18 points to lead all scorers, and now 3 of 3 as she earns herself a bonus toss. So Strickland gunning for point number 20. She had 19 against Hardin Valley on Friday night. And surpasses that total as she cans both ends of the 1-1 and now has 20 points this evening. 45-27, Farragut matching its biggest lead at 18 points. Into front court, Alexis Patty for Heritage, guarded by Gabby Duncan. Here comes the double. Ball's tipped by Rogers. Ball is loose. Keeley picks it up. And then trying to get it ahead to Strickland. It's turned over. Heritage back the other way. Long shot. No good at the horn by Patty. Off the front of the rim, just inside the midcourt stripe. And we'll go to the fourth quarter with the Lady Admirals leading at home over visiting Heritage 45-27. Back in 1 minute with the fourth quarter in our girls contest as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops presented by Pilot Food Marts on I-105.
WFIV 105.3 FM, Loudon, Knoxville, Oak Ridge. This is I-105.
Shop Farragut wishes you and the entire Admiral Sports Nation much success and happiness this exciting season and reminds you to shop Farragut all year long. Your Farragut retailers, restaurants, and service providers have worked hard to make your shopping easy and a bargain. Follow Shop Farragut on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to get all of the deals and discounts you need. Go Admirals!
You've got dirt, grime, and French fries from last season tucked under your front seat. From the rush of work and play, you've even collected enough dog hair in your vehicle to make a winter coat. Truth be told, your car's a mess, but the memories created will last a lifetime. Pure Magic Car Wash helps you bring back the magic in your vehicle and in your life. Stop by any of our 5 area locations today or check us out at PureMagicCarWash.com. Pure Magic Car Wash. Life happens in your car. Bring back the magic.
Set to get our fourth quarter underway in the girls' contest here tonight at Farragut High School. Lady Admirals leading the Heritage Lady Mountaineers 45-27. Boys action will follow. Heritage 2-5 in the district in boys play. Farragut 3-4. Lady Admirals with the ball first here in the fourth quarter. Rogers with a three-pointer, no good. Ball's tipped around. Strickland diving on the floor. Who's that off of? Off of Farragut, they say. We've seen Strickland on the deck a number of times tonight. Great effort, even though Heritage is going to get the basketball. And the Lady Mountaineers subbing Let's see, do they get Herrig back into the game? No. They've got French and Eden Davis. Hadn't seen her since the first half. This is her first action of the second half of the Lady Mountaineers. She bounces it to Veritek, who gives it up to Patty. Guarded by Strickland, moves into the lane, can't get a shot off. Gives to French, turns, gives to Davis beyond the three-point line on the right wing. Dribbles out top, gives to Veritek. She'll drive the lane and fouled. And now Keeley goes down, grabbing at her right ankle. So Farragut lost Macy Barnes in the first half to an ankle injury, and Keeley grabs at her right ankle, already wearing a brace on her left. I think they called the foul on Sheridan. Whomever it was against, Lauren Veritek is going to be the shooter at the line for the Lady Mountaineers. Veritek, a senior. First free throw is too strong, no good. Heritage has not shot free throws well tonight, 2 of 7. Second one, no good. Claire with the rebound for Farragut. Claire Wyatt will bring it in front court. Farragut leading 45-27 as Veritek misses 2 free throws. Claire bulls her way to the basket, and it was kind of blocked by the body of Molly French. Heritage comes away with it. Veritek in front court, goes down low to Berger, working against Lauren White, misses the shot. But it's rebounded weak side by Swafford. Gives back out top to Veritek. Now Berger, three-pointer, no good. Ball's loose, knocked out of bounds. Touch last by Farragut. Heritage retains possession as Rebecca Gardner, Lady Mountaineer freshman, returns to the lineup for Coach Howard, replacing Lauren Veritek. Alexis Patty inbounds to Gardner, and it's stolen away. Well, Keeley couldn't tiptoe on the sideline. Her momentum carried her out of bounds, so the split second she had the steal, she was also on the sideline. Great anticipation, though, by the Lady Admiral sophomore. Here's Patty in the left corner for a 3. Good. Farragut's done a great job getting right in, being right in her hip pocket all night long, but Patty finally gets a look and buries a 3. She had 20 in the first matchup. That's her first basket tonight. 45-30. Farragut by 15. Claire Wyatt double team, now triple team, picks up her dribble, gives off to Keeley Rogers. Rogers down the right side, cross-court pass goes over to Strickland, gives it up to Claire. Claire moves into the lane, finds Keeley on the right wing, open for a 3. No good. Tipped out of bounds on the weak side rebound attempt, and touch last by Heritage. Farragut with the basketball. Lauren White's going to check out of the game. Madison Hodge returns to the lineup. So you got Rogers inbounding. Strickland, Hodge, Wyatt, and Sheridan also on the floor. In it comes to Madison Hodge, and she'll circle out top, set up the half-court offense. 6 minutes to play, Farragut leading by 15. Hodge dribbles left, all the way down the left side of the lane, has it knocked away, grabs it back, passes to Sheridan over on the right side. She's going to be bumped and fouled. Caitlin Berger picks up the personal. I think it's her 3rd. It'll send to the line Ashlyn Sheridan to shoot 1 and 1. Sheridan with her first free throw attempts of the night, and Farragut looking to get on the board here in the 4th quarter. 2 minutes, 5 seconds in. Lady Admiral's yet to score. Heritage lone basket, a 3-pointer by Alexis Patty. Sheridan with a free throw, good. She was hitting well above 80% earlier in the year. She's cooled off some at the line since, but still a solid free throw shooter, and earns herself a bonus toss, which she buries. So Sheridan's got 9 points tonight, and Farragut leads 47-30. With the ball in rear court, Gardner gives across the timeline to Veritek, going to be double teamed, steps through it nicely, gives off to French right side. French shut down right side of the paint, needs some help. She changed pivot feet, and she walked. 17 turnovers now for Heritage. Good pressure defense by the Lady Admirals. Madison Hodge in front court, bounces it ahead of a double team to Keeley Rogers, to Claire. Claire to Ace. Ace on the baseline to Sheridan. Cans the mid-range jumper. Very good ball movement by the Lady Admirals, getting the ball out ahead of the double teams, and Ashlyn Sheridan with a wide open look from about 12 feet on the right baseline. As a result of that ball movement, everybody touching it, she cans the jumper, and Coach Howard uses a full timeout. He's talking things over with his Lady Mountaineers, who trail Farragut 49-30 with 5:29 to play in this District 4 AAA tilt. We'll get a 30-second break and return with more as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops presented by Pilot Food Marts on I-105.
Go Admirals, and best of luck to the student athletes of Farragut High School from Travis Marine, your exclusive dealer for Cobalt boats, Coach Tri-Tunes, and Supreme Inboards. Hyperlight Wake Surf and Wakeboards are in the pro shop, plus tubes, ski ropes, and more. Travis Marine now has off-season pricing on all boats and equipment, plus a full-service repair and parts center for all types of service needed. Travis Marine is Knoxville's only on-the-water boat dealer. You can play in their backyard anytime on Tedford Road off North Shore Drive. More at travismarine.com.
Coming out of the Heritage timeout, the Lady Mountaineers will have it facing, I believe, their biggest deficit of the night, 49-30. Farragut led by 18, heading to the fourth quarter. Now lead by 19 with 5:23 to play. Double team on Patty. She throws it away. Ball's tipped by Rogers, picked up by Madison Hodge. Hodge dribbling into front court, picks up her dribble against three Lady Mountaineer defenders, gives off to Strickland. Strickland being chased by two defenders, bounces it back to Madison. Now to Claire, left wing. Claire driving, baseline, and she hit the deck and I guess was fouled maybe by Herrig. We'll see. No, they gave it to Patty, Alexis Patty. Claire Wyatt shooting two. After being held scoreless in the first half, Claire's got 5 here in the second half. She's 2 of 2 from the line, make it 3 of 3. So 6 points now for Claire. Comes in averaging 14.7 and has close to half that total now as she hits both free throws. Perfect 4 of 4 from the line tonight, and Farragut leads 51-30. Heritage with the basketball. Patty. Bounce pass goes to Waters, top of the key. Farragut doubles. She gives it back to Patty. Floater on the right baseline for Patty is no good. Knocked out of bounds, touched last by Farragut. Again, really nice defensive job by the Lady Admirals on Alexis Patty. Inbound feed comes to Herrig. Herrig can't get a shot off in the paint, gives it back to Patty. Jumper on the left baseline is up and good from about 14 or so feet. So Patty's got 5 all here in the fourth quarter. Farragut leads by 19. Ashlyn Sheridan's in the right corner. There's Claire Wyatt. Nice roll to the basket. Madison, good look as she threw it over the top of the Heritage defense. But then Claire lost it. Now Heritage kicks the ball into front court. They throw it away. Claire Wyatt picks it up, driving for the basket at the other end. No good. Tipped out of bounds by Patty. Farragut will retain possession. So nice look by Madison Hodge on the feed down low to Claire Wyatt, who had rolled to the basket. Claire couldn't maintain possession, but the Lady Admirals got the ball right back, and Claire has her shot swatted out of bounds, and Farragut with the ball underneath its own basket with 4:09 to play. In it comes to Madison Hodge. Gives back to Keely Rogers, who had inbounded. Keely from the right wing drives the baseline. Can't hit the shot. Here comes Strickland swooping in, grabs the rebound, and quickly rifles it back out to Madison Hodge. Great play by Strickland. Strickland out top has the ball, driving and threw it right to Herrig. Turnover for Farragut, number 14 on the night by my count. Heritage with the basketball. Veritek gives to Berger. Berger in turn gives off to Waters, who looks to Coach Howard. Now she lost it off her foot and diving on the floor. Again, Strickland. And apparently she's on the sideline, and Heritage will retain possession. Rogers out of the game. McCall Willis into the lineup. So Ashlyn Sheridan, McCall Willis, Claire Wyatt, Madison Hodge, and Ace Strickland. Heritage down low, forcing the shot up was Berger, followed by Herrig. No good. Berger comes up with it again. She had crashed to the floor. Strickland may have taken a shot to the face. Berger was trying to not be trampled as she hit the deck, and all sorts of traffic. Everybody seems to be okay. Heritage inbounds the basketball. Drive to the basket, no good, but there's a putback, a follow by Herrig, good. Emma Herrig has 8 points as she follows up the miss by Hallie Waters. Farragut in front court leading by 17. Claire Wyatt held and fouled on the baseline, maybe before a shot. Although at this point it's going to be 2 for Farragut because the Lady Admirals are in the double bonus. I think they called it on Herrig. Whatever the case, Claire Wyatt perfect at the line tonight. She hits at a better than 80% clip from the foul line. Toss is up and good for the Lady Admiral senior. 8 points for her, and Farragut leads 52-34. 3:05 to play. Boys action will follow here this evening. And the second toss is up and good as well. So the Lady Admirals reestablish a 19-point lead at 53-34. We've got a full timeout, I believe the indication was, being used. We'll step aside to get a 1-minute break and return with more on the other side as you listen to Farragut High School basketball presented by Pilot Food Marts on Farragut's independent voice, I-105.
Pilot, wherever you are, we are right on your way. With that Pilot My Rewards card, you can save in so many ways. Every 6th cup of the freshest coffee in town is on us. Mayfield milk is always just $3.99. You'll always save 3 cents per gallon of gas. And we always have daily specials by downloading the Pilot app. Pilot, wherever you are, we're right on your way to the game.
Hi, this is Dave from VG's Bakery. Hard to believe that 20 years ago we opened our little bakery in Farragut. Our promise then is the same promise we make today. We will offer only the finest handmade baked goods. Whether you come to one of the 7 farmers markets we attend each week or come to our bakery in the Cole Shopping Center in Farragut, you will taste the quality. Come see, smell, and taste what's baking 20 years later at VG's Bakery. Handcrafted baked goods. Oh, yeah.
Coming out of the timeout, they call a foul on Claire Wyatt against Emma Herrig. And now they inbound, and Herrig misses a shot from out top. She throws Claire out of the way as she was boxing out the shooter, even from long range. And now we've got a foul down low on McCall Willis, I guess. Team 6, Heritage is in the bonus with Farragut's next foul. 2:50 to play. Lady Admirals leading 53-34. Farragut took control late first quarter. There's a turnover. Ball was intended inside for Herrig, but was knocked away, and Sheridan comes up with it. I've got Heritage with 19 turnovers tonight. And Farragut's done a nice job capitalizing on those. 2:30 to play. Hodge gives off to Strickland. Strickland guarded by Veritek. Strickland now to Sheridan. Farragut with the ball out top. McCall Willis is down low. The other 4 Lady Admirals primarily out high. Sheridan slides to the wing, takes a bounce pass over on the left side. Her pass is stolen away. Waters with the steal for Heritage, driving against Hodge for a layup that is no good. Tipped around, knocked out of bounds, touched last by Farragut. 2:04 to play. Lady Admirals in the double bonus. Heritage is in the bonus. And the Lady Admirals leading by 19. They inbound to Herrig. Shot in the paint, no good. Grabbed her own miss, scores, and was fouled from behind. So a chance for an and one for Emma Herrig. I believe, I think Willis was given the foul. Herrig trying to complete the three-point play, cannot. She has struggled at the line tonight. 10 points for the post player for Heritage. Farragut leads by 17. 53-36. Here comes a double on Madison. Bounces it off to Ace Strickland. Strickland starts right, reverses left, now gives off to Madison. Madison's going to be bumped and fouled by Hallie Waters. So Madison Hodge will shoot the double bonus. It's going to be her first free throw attempts of the night. Farragut has done a better job here of late. Part of that certainly who you've had at the line. Claire Wyatt in the second half has gone 6 of 6 from the foul line. Strickland has been 4 of 4. And Ashlyn Sheridan 2 of 2. So the free throw shooting has picked up, but Hodge misses the first of 2. Waters and Herrig out of the game for Heritage. Farragut gets Strickland and Wyatt out of the game. Gabby Duncan back in, Lauren White back in. Madison hits the second one. So she hits 1 of 2. She's got 6 and tripling her scoring average. Madison the distributor, not really the scorer obviously on this team, averaging 2 points per game, but has 6 tonight. Three-pointer for Heritage is no good from the left side. That was attempted by Rebecca Gardner. And the loose ball on the far side of the court is going to be touched last by Heritage as it trickles out of bounds. Farragut with the basketball, leading by 18. Hodge in rear court has her dribble knocked away from her, and I guess as she went to get it back, she dribbled the ball out of bounds. So a turnover for Farragut. Heritage with the ball side front court, 1:24 to play. Veritek will inbound for the Lady Mountaineers. Gives in to Gardner. Gardner gives to LaSorsa. She'll shoot a three. Too strong. Good box out by Lauren White, who got the rebound. Lauren looking for some help in rear court. Gives off to Madison Hodge. Cross-court pass comes to Ashlyn Sheridan. Sheridan across the timeline to Gabby Duncan. Back to Madison. Set up the half-court offense. 1:05 to play. And Veritek reaches and fouls Hodge. Double bonus one more time for Madison Hodge, who hit 1 of 2 on her last trip. Free throw for the Lady Admiral senior is up and good. Madison's done a nice job tonight against the pressure brought by Heritage and has done a good job here at the free throw line. Of late, hitting 3 of 4 as she hits both on that trip. 56-36, Lady Admirals by 20. Gardner for Heritage. Gives off to LaSorsa. Into the lane she goes against 3 Lady Admirals. Puts up a shot and drew some contact. McCall Willis with her 4th foul. And it will send Carly LaSorsa, a Heritage sophomore, to the line, looking to add her name to the scoring column. She'll have 2 free throws. First is up and no good. So Farragut has picked it up in the second half, shooting free throws. Heritage has continued to struggle. It's a 20-point game with 53.9 seconds to play. LaSorsa, good on the second one, her first point of the night. So she is the 7th Lady Mountaineer to score. Farragut in front court, leading 56-37. Madison Hodge, guarded by Lauren Veritek, gives to Ashlyn Sheridan, who will be guarded by Gardner. Ashlyn to Gabby Duncan, guarded by LaSorsa. Half minute to play. Sheridan gets the ball back from Duncan, gives it off to Madison Hodge. They go for a steal, didn't get it. Hodge gives to Sheridan. Sheridan retreats a bit, back towards half court. Veers left, the count is on. Bounces it off to Hodge, who's bumped by Veritek. Hodge to shoot 2 more. Madison, free throw, good. Madison's a good free throw shooter. She hadn't had that many free throw attempts this year, but shoots them well. 4-5 tonight, 4-6. That one comes off. 16 seconds to play. 20-point lead for the Lady Admirals, 57-37. As Sheridan reaches in, knocked the ball away from Berger. She grabs it back, gives to Veritek. High, arcing three-pointer, good by the senior, Lauren Veritek. 8th Lady Mountaineer to score tonight. She has her first basket, and that will do it. Farragut with the victory, 57-40, as the Lady Admirals on a 14-0 run to close out the first quarter opened up a double-digit lead, and I'm not sure Heritage ever got it below double digits thereafter. Maybe they did scoring the first basket of the third quarter. Got it down to 8, but Farragut quickly reestablished the double-digit advantage, and they go on to win by 17, 57-40. These were 2 teams that came in tied in the district standings at 5-2, but it's the Lady Admirals who get the victory, and as a result, the season sweep, regular season sweep of the Lady Mountaineers. Farragut having won the earlier matchup at Heritage on December 10th, 52-44. They win here tonight at home, 57-40. They move to 6-2 in the district, 15-6 overall. Heritage falls for only the 3rd time this year. The Lady Mountaineers now 17-3 overall, 5-3 in district play. The boys taking the floor as the Admirals and Mountaineers, important district matchup for both. Heritage has been on the skids since beating Farragut, only 1-9 since that victory over the Admirals back in early December. And meanwhile, Farragut with a disappointing outcome and in some ways effort Friday night against Hardin Valley, looking to bounce back, looking to get to 500 in district play. So our boys' game is about 14 minutes away from the opening tip. We'll step aside, get a 2-minute break here, and return to take a look at all the final numbers from our girls' contest. Again, the game won by the Lady Admirals 57-40 over the Lady Mountaineers of Heritage. Back in 2 minutes with more as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops, presented by Pilot Food Marts on I-105.
WFIV 105.3 FM, Loudon, Knoxville, Pigeon Forge. This is I-105. Shop Farragut wishes you and the entire Admiral Sports Nation much success and happiness this exciting season, and reminds you to shop Farragut all year long. Your Farragut retailers, restaurants, and service providers have worked hard to make your shopping easy and a bargain. Follow Shop Farragut on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to get all of the deals and discounts you need. Go Admirals!
You've got dirt, grime, and French fries from last season tucked under your front seat. From the rush of work and play, you've even collected enough dog hair in your vehicle to make a winter coat. Truth be told, your car's a mess, but the memories created will last a lifetime. Pure magic.